Hello, my name is Katrina. I'm here to help. Today I have a bit of a heavy subject. I just saw a video by Jim Hansen and I will put the link in the description, and it's really struck a nerve in my heart, this video. I have been growing up feeling like I didn't belong in my female body, just because I think now, some years later, that my brain is getting fully developed. Yeah, why didn't that happen in my teens? Probably because we will find out, because I started this psychic evaluation on Friday this week, so I will put some more information about that. But the brain needs substances to have their impulses fast delivered between the centers who are sending them, basically. I don't want to go into the deep terminology here, but messages will have to go in the right speed so the brain is fully connected. And as you've been following my other videos, I've been taking my omegas 3, omega-6 and so forth. I've been taking my vitamins. I've been taking this new powder, Shisandra, and I've been taking wild jam root. All this to make my brain send the signals in the right speed. So, and I think it's been working. Connecting back to a teenage version of myself that was confused. As an autistic person, confusion is a big deal connected to your body. So when I grew up, I was devastated the first day I got my period. Yes, I felt horrible. This was not the plan I had for myself. It was so horrible for me, and it's still horrible to this day, and it's quite a lot of, over 20 years I have dealing with this issue. And there is no explanation any doctor or any teacher or anybody, parent could give me before that could truly get me calm about this experience. It was a horrible experience the first time, and it keeps being horrible. That's why I'm eating the wild jam root, so I can control it and now finally have my energy back and my feeling of normal me. I'm in there, and this has been going on and off. As you know, women have their periods in one part of the month and then they're recovering in the next part of the month. So this is not a recommendation to use the wild jam root. It's an information, and you should consult your doctor what's good for you. But for me, I have had no other option. I tried pill, but it was just getting me bleeding every day instead. So, and the people who prescribed it for me, barnmorskorna, it was not doctors, they just shrugged their shoulders and said, "Oh, curious." And I was in this horrible place that I was just trying to get through, and I did get a lack of iron in my brain, so I got brain fog during this time. I didn't know what to do, so I just managed to take one day at a time. So that was how I did it. But now I'm in control of it, and I found this supplement that helps me, and I did consult my doctors, I think even 3 of them. I went to a special clinic even to talk about this, why it started bleeding and why it didn't stop and all that. So connecting back to Björn's video about how to change your sex appearance, how your body are, with all of that, I agree with him that it takes time to grow into your mind. It's been over 40 years since I was born, and I'm not there yet. But I think to not be able to get used to and fill out your shoes, it's a decision you can't take back later on. I did a sterilization when I was 25. That's a decision I can't take back, but my brain hasn't been ready to have children when it was safe. So I'm happy with my decision, but that's something you can't see on the outside. When you make permanent changes before your brain has even developed correctly, it could be a devastating loss. So it's a slippery slope, and for autistic people, changes are horrible. I don't like changes. I didn't like to turn into a woman. I still is just going up and down in hormones and trying to control them, but I do it through supplements. So that's the new. I'm going to get my tea here. It's lemon balm, so because I've got quite disturbed about this video, and well, it's good that Björn is speaking out about this, because it's an interesting topic and that we should think a lot about. And I think I was not allowed to do my sterilization until I was 25, and my brain was not developed by then either. Looking back, at least, that's my feelings about it. So I hope somebody who's in the similar position as I was really confused during my teens. I didn't like the changes. I felt horrible half part of the month, and just being myself the rest part of the month. Well, it's growing up. It's tough. We just have to consult our doctors and read up on the materials we get, and try to find ways that are safe for us to hold on during this journey, because that's what life is, a long journey, and we will grow into our bodies. It just takes time. And if there are still some who are conflicted later in life, I totally support them for doing what they need, but this is such a small group of people. Probably it's just autism. The problem is probably in your brains, as it was in mine. I'm not judging the lifestyle here. I'm just, out of my own experience, I was unsure. I asked my mom if I was born a female. In Sweden they have this law that makes it's okay for the parent to choose the sex for the child when it's born with both sexes, the natural sexes. I'm not going into the debate about how you can be a different sex in your brain, because I was confused. I'm still confused, but I could be regretting the decision to change my outer appearance and my inner female parts. That's what I think. So, from one who experienced this through and through, felt the confusion, just give it time and try to take the right supplements so your brain will grow, so it's have a chance to give it the full power that it has, because it takes a lot of time to get there. Believe me, I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. And with any permanent changes like the sterilization, I did take a lot of time to think about it, and I was sure about my decision. I never regretted that decision. I have regretted some parts of not being able to have a full brain capacity, but I learn as I go. So that's one way to see it, the Buddhist way to see that it's a part of the journey. It's goal to remain calm, and it's so hard for me to be calm about the inner changes, and just let nature do has its course. I didn't start to try to stop the bleeding until I was well over 40, so I gave it the years, and you owe it to yourself, I think, to try to handle the changes, talk to doctors, see if you are on the spectrum. That's one way to understand your brain more. Have discussion, but put off the permanent changes until at least your brain is considered adult, and that for the sterilization was me at 25. I don't think that's enough, but we are different people, all of us, so don't make any rash decisions. That's my opinion. I didn't make rash decisions when I got sterilized, and I'm so happy for it. It was a long journey to that point, and I always felt from when I was a child that I didn't want children. And probably that was all connected to the confusion in my brain with the changes over the month, and yeah, so it could be a lot of other natural experiences in your brain that makes you feel that you're not connected to your body. And as Björn says, go out in nature, walk, just hang out, and then get connected to your inner self, because we are supposed to be out in nature, not very much inside. And with that, and with love and respect, I hope you can take something out of this video, and I will link to Björn's video in the description. And take care of yourselves, with love from me to you. Make the right decisions for you, and take a good time to think about it, a good many years. Yeah, because that's what it takes to become fully powered in the brain. That's my opinion. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.